All right, perfect. All right, am I able to be heard?
Yes.
Good. All right, hello everyone. Thank you for joining us today. This is the POV You Are the Listener podcast. I am your host, Detective for Real, aka Nick. We've got our other host here, Matt, as usual. Pyro and Max are out again, but that's okay. That's fine. You know, we are
I
the
think
two
I think
funniest
Max
people.
died though.
Do you think Max died?
It's been a bit since they've been here, so yes, they are dead.
Yeah, true. You're right. We
You,
were asked to Max's funeral tomorrow. I don't know if you guys knew that, but
you know like that thing called like object permanence.
yeah.
So whenever they're not here, I just assume that they're like dead or something.
You just assume they're dead? Isn't that
Mhm.
freaking like Schrodinger's like freaking wiener?
What?
It's
Is
like,
what?
you know, it's
Wait,
I think
say that again.
I said Schrodinger's wiener. I meant to say Schrodinger's cat, but
Yeah, that's what I meant.
you were
I
like,
was
what
like,
the heck?
what? All right. It's like the Obama effect in that.
The Obama effect, the Mandela effect.
Yeah.
Dude,
That's you. Oh, sorry, you don't watch TGF, but yeah,
the
he said
T
that one time.
TGF,
Yes, he's like,
TGF,
isn't that
bro.
like the Obama effect? He's like, he meant the Mandela effect, and it was really funny. It was super funny. I love
I was
TGF.
TGF, bro.
TGF bros.
They're funny.
You watched them? Yeah, yes, they are very funny. I've watched them since a billion years ago.
I'm trying to remember when I started watching them, but they're really funny.
I started watching them because they did this thing where they smashed keyboards on each other's heads, and it was really funny.
What was the
And then they
one
went, huh?
oh, continue?
No, and I was like, in the video, they went to like, I think it's called a Curry's. It's like a tech store.
Yeah.
Ramel went inside. He started talking to him like, I bought a key. No, Jay went and he's like, I bought a keyboard, but when I opened it, all the keys were missing because he brought one of the keyboards that he used to smash Ramel's head in with. And then Ramel ran in the store, smashed his head with the keyboard, and ran out. And that was it. He just laid on the floor since he got hit. It was really funny. I want to
What
do
was
that. Can we do
what was
that,
the
Nick?
one video where they were walking like a baguette? They were walking the baguette.
When he moved a pencil 3 centimeters to the left with a crane.
Oh my gosh, dude, they're crazy. There's the one video where they they were in the van, or was it a
The van.
moving truck? I can't really remember. I think it was like a moving
Oh
truck.
yeah, that's like one of their most popular. You know, they got into like a legal. They got like in trouble legally
Yeah,
because of the driving test video they did.
I think the fact that that is just like not surprising is kind of crazy.
Well, to be fair, they flipped a car over in
Yeah,
public road.
that's why it's like I'm not surprised.
They took down the. I remember looking for the video one day. It wasn't there. I was like, I wonder what happened. And at the time, there was like no news of it like over here because we're in the U.S. You know, they're in the U.K. So I didn't hear anything. And then one day they're like, "Yeah, we got into legal trouble because of that video." I was like, to be honest, I'm not even surprised. Jay has been arrested 2 times already.
Dude, that is just I don't know. That is just like that is just shocking. That's just kind of funny.
I
I
want
mean,
to
well,
be like.
it's
I
not
want to
like
be like.
funny.
I
You
want to
want
be
to be
like them one
arrested?
day. I want to be like them.
You want to be arrested for flipping a car over on public street?
Yeah,
Dude, that would be so fire.
it would be.
So how's your
Like
week been, Max? Matt?
my
I said
week.
Max. My fault.
It was alright. Pretty slow week. Just I missed 2 days of school in a row.
What happened?
Yesterday was just for no reason, but today I just helped my mom do some errands and stuff. We
I
got
get you.
home when I replied to you saying I'll just let my phone charge 100%. That's when I got home.
Ah, okay.
My phone was at like 2%. So yeah, it was nothing really. interesting. What about you, Nick?
Yeah, low key. I mean, the week wasn't too crazy. It's just been so tiring, dude.
Yeah, it really
Es-
has been.
Especially because when I work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then I have Wednesday, Thursday off.
Mm-hmm.
But my off days have started to just become I don't come home and then chill or whatever, and work on a video or work on a script for a video, I should say, because I haven't posted in like a month. But it becomes, I've got more work to do. I've got more work to do. I've got things that I can be doing, and then I play video games for 2 hours and take a break, and then immediately after I go back to doing work until it's time to go to bed. Even though I don't even go to bed on time, so I don't really know
You
how late.
shouldn't do that. That's pretty unhealthy.
Dude, that's just become my state of mind, and there's not really
You
anything I
gotta.
can do about it right now.
Yes, you can, but you can relax more.
Relax more. If I had the time to, sure. It's just you know, I don't want to purposely. I don't want to say that it's completely just out of my realm of control. I feel like I probably could be doing more to just relax my mind a bit, but if I feel I just sometimes I feel like if I slack, then I get more used to just not doing things. And I'm trying not to. I'm trying to find a really good balance, but it's kind of hard to.
Yeah, I get that. You don't want to go too much into it because then you'll.
'Cause
The,
I'll get pretty used to just being.
yeah. No, yeah, I get it. I get that. I need to start doing more stuff rather than just. Yeah, I need to start doing more stuff. That's it. I need to
I
keep
mean,
myself busy.
I guess it is it is kind of a plus that I'm able to be on top of doing my work, but at the same time, when I go to second period in at the start of the morning and I feel like I'm falling asleep, but I'm paying attention to the content most of the time, I'm like, this is a problem.
Yeah, and it's not like you can just have caffeine like me.
Yeah, because I can't do Monster. Actually, my manager handed me a Monster while we are at work, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, maybe this thing will make me really hyper. Let's drink it and find out. I taste it. I say, this thing tastes like battery acid, and I feel nothing.
Really? You don't like it?
I I don't know. It feels kind of weird. It has I don't know. It feels like there's a weird texture about it, and I mean the flavor is okay. Maybe I just did not have the right flavor for me to drink.
Which one?
I don't remember. It was in some kind of red can.
Oh, I don't really. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. When it comes to Monster,
You only
it's
drink
either
the green ones,
it's only the original or the white ones.
the white ones.
Because
I think I saw. Oh,
yeah, the
actually,
white one's really
speaking of
the
that.
white one's like the best one. Everyone says it's the best one. It's like probably like the most popular one.
Speaking of
But
the white one, there was this. Oh, continue. I'm sorry.
no, I was just gonna say I unironically like the taste of the green one. Like if there was like a no like caffeine version, I would probably drink it. I like the taste of it.
That would be your favorite one.
Yeah, like the green one is definitely my favorite. The like most refreshing like drink in the world is probably like getting the big one and just taking like a long sip of it is like oh my god, uh it's like the Greek god's nectar. It tastes so good. Well, it feels so good. What are you gonna say now?
I was just gonna say, we got a new hire at our workplace today. A new girl. She's working with us.
She gonna smell like dough at the end of the week.
Dude, the scariest part about it was when they told me that she went to my school, so I was like, crap, this might be someone I know. And guess what? It was someone I know.
Yeah, but the question is the big question
Big
when it
question.
comes to people from your school: are they your grade or younger.
All right. I
No,
will.
only
I
for
will.
the fact that me personally, I only get along with people probably my age or older. A few exceptions are like Danny and them,
Yeah. No,
but
I know
I,
what you
I
mean.
really don't like talking to people that are younger than me. Sorry.
For me, like, because like I get like just anxious just trying to speak to people, even if like they're my age or younger. Like when she walked in, my first like reaction was fight or flight. Like I don't know, I just got so anxious immediately, and I was like, "Frick, I'm gonna have to talk to her and teach her how to do things, right?"
Yeah.
Because I'm like one of the most experienced insiders in the freaking store. I wouldn't say the most, because my manager and his girlfriend are way more experienced than I am, and they're way more cool too. But
I don't think so, but continue.
but like I was like, all right, I'm gonna have to teach her, so I need to make sure I do a really good job. And I feel like I did pretty all right. But just like I had such a like spike. But anyways, that doesn't answer the question that you asked me. She is younger than me.
How much?
I'm pretty sure that she is a sophomore.
Uh,
It's fine because I'm able to. I'm really so long as I'm able to get used to being around a person, I can speak to anybody.
yeah,
To me, it doesn't matter because I'm pretty. You've talked to me. I'm pretty childish. I was.
a
Well,
little
I'm
bit.
I'm mature, but I can be childish at times. That's true. I can admit that.
I think that's anyone.
Yeah, but it's just
Yeah,
like so. It's a lot easier for me to get along with like a sophomore than most other people because they're like, oh, sophomores are so cringe, and I guess for the most part they kind of are. But it's not really. It's just like they just haven't had that like breakthrough yet, where they're just like, oh, this is the kind of person I want to be in high school.
yeah.
And it sucks that they have that epiphany so late, but it's just like it's whatever.
Just like this, like I hate to sound like a old guy or a boomer, but these like new kids that are coming from like eighth grade to freshmen are they're the worst, man. I
It
just
ki
I'm
it
starting to
does.
understand, man. They really are annoying. Cause I'll be walking to class and then there's a group of like four freshmen that are just being obnoxious in the hallways and everyone's looking at them, but they don't care because they're in
They're
their
freshmen.
little like world with their group, which is cool, but not when it's like at the expense of other people. Like find an area, do your
Yeah.
own thing, find a table, find something. Not in the middle of the hallway when you're getting in people's way. Like, come on.
Like, I used to think, like, back as even, like, a freshman, that some of us freshmen were just not fit for high school. 'Cause
Yeah,
I remember back in my old high school, right? There was this group of freshmen that specifically all the time, their only purpose in the lunchroom was to cause distraction for everybody that was just trying to eat lunch. I remember one time, out of nowhere, they just randomly started clapping, right? For no reason, this group just starts clapping in the lunchroom. And because people like they just don't want to be awkward about it, everybody else starts clapping with them.
what the fuck?
But they were clapping about literally nothing. Nothing was happening. They're like, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna just start clapping. And then other people are like, well, I don't want to be not clapping because there's other people clapping. So they start clapping. And then the
Okay, that's
entire
pretty funny
lunchroom is
though.
clapping. That I
I'm
mean, it was
sorry.
kind of funny. That was like the only funny thing they've ever done though.
Yeah, I think that's pretty funny, personally.
One time they were in the lunchroom and they were singing freaking uh what was that one Minecraft song, Revenge or something?
Uh,
They were singing it out loud. They had it on Bluetooth speakers, so everybody was forced to hear it. Most people were ignoring it and just going about their day, but there were people just like staring at them. There was this group that told them to stop. They said no, and then they kept going.
that's gross. That's
And I
what I
mean,
hate. That's what I hate. Like they're like, no, we do what we want, and then they keep doing it, and I'm like, dude, there's like people around you.
I'm
Do
just
this
like,
like on
dude,
your own time.
yes, literally. I'm glad you can have your fun or whatever, but just like you can't do that at the expense of other people. That's just not funny.
It really isn't. But it's not limited to just people younger. There are definitely people my age
Yes, there are
where I
people
look at
our
them
age.
and they're just so fucking annoying. Like, and I can say that. I really can say that they're annoying. Like, there's these three kids. Well, I can't call them kids. There's these three guys in my classroom, fourth period for graphic design, and they're your typical, weeb, play Smash, be annoying in class group. Um, two of them are brothers, and they're always saying it. They're like, "I hate my brother. I want my brother to fucking die. You are so
What?
annoying.
What?
Uh, I wish I wasn't even in a classroom with you." And we're talking about a graphic design class, right? And so
Yeah.
there's a bunch of computers, and they don't even sit next to each other, so they're screaming over to one another.
Bro, literally
And the
why?
teacher's like, "Shut up!" And they're like, "No." And the teacher's one of those guys that don't want to be hated, so they just let them do what they want.
This is like, all right,
It's just so
whatever.
bad. It's the worst, man. And I'm like, maybe they're not that bad because sometimes they don't seem that bad, but then they go on their like fucking rants and they're so annoying. They were playing Minecraft Education together in class, like on their laptops when there's a big ass computer in front of them, and then like they bring their Switch to school to play Smash together, and everyone knows how cringe that is. Like, just wait till you're
I'm
at
gonna
home
be I'm gonna be honest. When you have the leisure time, I think it's okay to have your Switch, but you
in
just
class, in a graphic design class, when everyone is quiet trying to do Photoshop and
that's the thing
paint.
though, is that if you're gonna have your Switch, just be quiet and play your games, you know?
That's what I used to do. I'm not even gonna lie. I used to play Breath of the Wild in my eighth grade class. It's no secret. I
I used
never
to
played
bring my
Smash.
3DS to school.
Yeah, no, yeah, definitely. It's it was more the fact that they were being obnoxious about it. Like they were like, "Get on your Switch, let's play right now. I'll beat your ass in Smash right now. You're too
And
scared, huh?" Like,
it's just like, dude,
uh,
shut up.
yes, it's so annoying. I don't want to make it sound like like I'm being like a little bitch about it, but it really is annoying. I'm just trying to do my work. It's hard for me to concentrate when there's a lot of noise. That's why it's not that bad because I just use my AirPods. But the days I forget them, it's like hell.
You're like, goodness
Mm.
gracious, I have to listen to these freaking kids complain about each
And it's
other
just
again. Come
it's the
on.
same three. And I'm not gonna lie, not like an interest or anything, but there's this girl in class named Karen. Yes, Karen.
Oh my gosh.
I think she's gay, which is crazy.
You just brought it out of nowhere.
I like what I like about her is that she doesn't care about anything or anyone. Like if she thinks you're annoying, she will say shut up. Like no, not even like shut up. Like she would say shut the fuck up in front of everyone, loud, in front of teachers, in front of anyone, anyone. Like even the print, like a freaking assistant principal will come by. She doesn't care. But everyone knows that she only does that, when she's irritated, and you do something wrong, and you're being annoying. And I don't know. I've always admired people that can do that. Because me,
Yeah,
I'm not
just
gonna do that. Like I'll say it in
yeah.
my head, but I won't say it out loud.
In my head, I'll be like, yeah, please shut the frick up. But like out
Yeah,
loud, I'm just like, whatever.
yeah,
But she's like, I'm gonna just get it out the gate. Everybody thinks you're annoying. Shut the frick up.
yeah.
And
I've
honestly,
never talked to her. I've never interacted with her. I've had nothing with her. And we were laminating this like big poster, and I was one of the ones that was holding it. And she kept ordering me around and telling me to like fucking like wake up and to do it right. And I
what?
was, I was. I didn't even get mad. I didn't mind it.
You got punked,
I was like, okay, and then I did it, and then we got it done. And she's like, it's okay, I guess. I was like, well, fuck me.
and you're like, all right, little mean, but I get it.
No, yeah, that's the thing. I understand it. Like she's in the she's in yearbook. She's
Okay, well,
passionate
you know
about
what? You
doing
know what? If
photographs
you're
and
in a
stuff.
yearbook, I can completely get why you would, want someone to
Not
set it
just in yearbook.
up.
She's also she works a lot with my graphic design teacher. He's a photographer. He makes posters. He makes the school website. So he does all that. He's an editor. Makes the school logos and stuff. He makes posters for sponsors and stuff. And she works with them with some other kids as well. So it's not like they know what they're doing. It's not like me that I've been doing it for a semester. It's cool. I think she's pretty cool, but I doubt I'll ever talk to her.
Yeah, it's just like, your
She's not every
boundaries.
day, but I'm probably never gonna talk to her
You,
simply
you
because I'm
you
too
thank her
scared.
every day for telling people to shut the frick up. But yeah, otherwise,
Yeah, yeah, I think she's pretty cool. No one else in the class is cool. There's no one. There's no one I catches my interest, and I'm like, yeah, I would like to talk to them. No one.
dude, I think the most talking I honestly do in school is when I'm in my drama class, because
Which is
drama
I
you
kind of get
kind of
that.
have to be talkative, so it's like
Yeah.
I'm pretty good at, talking when the time arises, I suppose. And at least I don't have drama first thing in the morning. Well, it's like my second on odd days, it's like my second period basically, but I've already warmed up my voice beforehand probably, so it's not too bad.
That's good. Um,
Because I don't know if you have anything like this, but we have this period called like advisory on Mondays, and basically it's just eh, like 20 minutes or so with a teacher where we just talk about like stuff with a certain teacher, and the school has us doing activities with kids in our grade. But it's just like stuff like, hey, prepare for college and look at what careers you would want to do in the future, things like that.
no, we don't have anything
At
like
least
that.
that's what it's like been for seniors so far.
That's
And
cool.
usually it's like a period that fills in before it's like first, then advisory, then third, which would be, technically second period. But we have block days. I don't know if you guys have block days over there.
What is that?
So it's just like we have instead of having all 8 periods, we would have 4 periods, and they're all like an hour 30 each.
That's how my old school was. Um, it was like Monday we would have first, third, fifth, and then two. No, Mondays we would have two, four, six. Wait, how was it?
Like probably Mondays first, third, fifth, seventh, and then
Yeah,
yeah,
first, yeah, first, third, yeah,
Tuesdays are 2, 4, 6,
and
8.
2, 4, 6 because we leave early Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Oh really? We only leave early on freaking Wednesdays.
Wednesdays, that's such a weird day.
I know it is such a weird day, but it's fine because that's my
Tuesdays,
first day off of the week, so I'm actually cooling with it.
yeah. Wait, but yeah, that's how it was in my old school. But now every day's 4 periods. Every class is like an hour and a half. It sucks. It honestly does
Every day.
suck. Every day is the same
I
four
don't know if I
periods.
could do that because if is Monday through Thursday are our block days, and then Friday we have all 8 classes, so
I
everything goes
honestly rather
from
have
late
eight
to
classes
I know,
than
I
this.
really would. I really rather would.
It's because in some ways it does help us. Like an example is we get our credits way faster. I finished my fourth year of English in one semester,
Dang,
so it's
dude.
it's split in half, where you only have since it's so much longer. Basically, every 2 days you go is an extra period you've been there. Since every class would normally be like an hour, maybe a little less, like 57 minutes or something like that.
Yeah,
So since it's an hour and a half, every 3 days you basically got you've had three classes out of two in 2 days. So since we have so much extra time learning, they've just cut it down so you only have to do one semester of a class for it to count as a year. Right now, I've finished everything. I finished I've said it before. I'm done with high school, other than economics and government, which are going to be done in a quarter each. A quarter.
That's a
Um,
W.
you get your credits faster, but you can't graduate early
Oh
unless
dang.
you take extra classes. You would have to go out of your way to graduate early instead of,
You
just
know,
get
just
good grades.
graduating early.
Just get good grades and you leave early, basically. There's some like sport players that they think they're smart by staying back a year. And right now there's a senior who should be a senior who is a junior right now. He's like, it's cool. But the thing that's weird is he's doing senior activities as a junior. It makes
Yeah.
no sense because he still has his like he's still doing his classes. So it's like basically next year he's not gonna do nothing because he's getting his senior qualifications done in his junior year, quote unquote, so he can do nothing his senior year.
Wait, but then why just
I don't know. That's his way of thinking. I don't understand it, but the school is letting him do senior activities.
okay, man.
It's
That
so
is
that just
okay,
goes
that
to
is
show
just
how scuffed my school system is.
that is just so strange, man. But I guess it's
Uh,
because he technically kind of counts as a senior. He's like a super junior.
Super Junior.
He's a super junior because that dude is technically supposed to be a senior, but he's just not.
Yeah. All they care about in my district is pass. They don't really want you to go. If you want to go above and beyond, you are more than welcome to do so, and they will help
But
us.
they're like, please get
At
out of
least
here when you
pass. They
can.
just want you to pass. As long as you get a C, you're good. You can go to
they're like,
college.
they're like, please get out of here as soon as possible.
Yes, they're just like, I want you to pass, and that's it. That's why so many of the teachers are willing to just say fuck it and boost your grade up to a C or as high as they can legally.
Not legally, but if they
Legally.
could do it illegally.
Yeah, like I'm gonna be honest, like it might sound like sad, but I've never really tried my best in school. And I think it's because of that they just let me pass even though I never really tried. I've always heard the stories of kids that are stressing over school cuz it's so hard, they're trying their best yet they can't pass. And I've never struggled with that, and I never really understood why until I realized, like, my sophomore year that they really don't care. As long as they see that you're trying, they'll pass. But it's not gonna help. It's not gonna help at all in the long run. Because I know
Yeah,
when I go to
because
college, I'm gonna struggle a lot. I really am. That's why I tried my best to get as many classes as I can this semester that would actually help. Like I tried to apply for AP Calc. They didn't let me in.
how
I
come?
I tried to go like another semester of English. They didn't let me in
Wait, they can deny you of taking certain classes?
because it's full.
Oh, because it's
It's
full.
full of seniors that didn't do nothing last semester that need to do it this semester. Because there's too many kids in my school. So they're like, okay, this semester you're gonna do nothing but electives, and next semester you're gonna do nothing but classes you need to do to graduate.
Yeah, that's low key same here. There's a lot of kids in our school, but like I'm taking classes that I want to take towards betterment for college. Like right now, I have a lot of classes that are pretty easy. But I mean, easy in the sense that there's stuff that I can understand, right?
Yeah,
Like I'm not like I'm still taking AP classes, of course, but like a lot of those classes are because I were taking them like last semester.
yeah,
But like, classes like graphic design, they're only like one semester, so I took it and I just got it over with. It wasn't too bad, but my main problem in that class is that the kids were just so quiet, like nobody was talking. And so like, I wasn't getting much social interaction out of that as I thought I would,
yeah.
which
Me
kind of
neither.
disappointed me because I thought that would be a very social class.
I think it's because you didn't get a second semester of it. Because like graphic design is graphic design. But this semester, like my teacher told me ahead of time because I was having troubles with my camera because I own a camera. I got it maybe like 2 3 years ago. I think I got it 2020
What kind of
for my
camera is it?
birthday. Huh?
What kind of camera is it?
It's a Rebel T6, I believe, Canon.
Oh,
It's a
nice.
it's a really nice camera. I have two lenses. It's actually really dope. I used it for a bit. Then I moved a lot, so it had to be in storage for a while. Then once I had it in my hands and I was ready to use it, turns out the batteries were too old. I had to buy some new ones, which it took me forever. Not because I didn't have the money or anything, just because I didn't have a lot of time. But I was able to get them last month, I believe, or maybe this month, like the first or second. I got them like pretty early this month, I believe. I've been using it, and before that, like before I didn't know what the issue was with my camera. Like I didn't know batteries could die.
You're
I
like,
went
what the frick,
I
dude?
went to my graphic design teacher because he was actually the teacher for like the photography club, and no, not the club. I think the class. And I was like, "Can you help me?" He's like, "Yeah." And he just told me like everything, like all the issues it could be. He told me it's not the camera; it was just the batteries of the charger. So that's why I bought him.
Okay.
He told me like honestly, I think it's pretty good that you have your own camera because this semester we're actually gonna be taking our own pictures and we're gonna be editing our own pictures to make them look better and all this stuff. And I think that's when a lot of the kids are gonna be talking to each other during like graphic design class because we're gonna be outside. We're gonna be outside. We're gonna be taking pictures of trees, of people, all this stuff.
Wait, so your graphic design class is kind of like a photography class
Yeah,
almost?
it is.
See, my graphic design class was strictly graphic design.
We're
Like,
learning Photoshop not to just make you know graphic like just like posters and stuff. We're using it to like fix landscapes and like fix birds that are in the tree like in the skies. We're learning not with like just like creating images from scratch, but fixing them using Photoshop.
okay, yeah, you wanna know
Enhancing
what?
stuff,
You wanna know what, like, primarily mine was?
making stuff from scratch.
Like, yeah, basically, we were literally, like, making stuff from scratch, and then we were actually, like, using Photoshop to learn how to draw, like, digitally and do, like, other stuff like
Yeah.
that. Like, I don't know if you remember when I sent the one, like, art picture that I did, the one sketch? I did a sketch of
Mm,
Vigil from Rainbow Six Siege on Photoshop, and I sent it to the server, and I thought it was pretty alright. Like, it was something I could do on my art style. I thought it generally looks pretty, like, nice. It could have been better, I think, but, I don't have too many complaints with it. But, yeah, that's mainly what we were doing in there, and then we learned
it's
how to use.
strictly like digital stuff.
Yeah,
No,
it's
like
strictly digital. Like, we actually have, like, a separate class for photography that you can take for credit in community college.
a lot of my school is like missing a lot of stuff. Honestly, we don't have a coding class. We don't even have a computer class.
Yeah,
The closest thing we have is keyboard.
I've taken literally all the computer science courses that I possibly can at the school. I'm
My
taking
school doesn't have a
taking one
single
of the
one.
last taking one of the last ones that I can take right now.
That's what I want. I really wanted to do anything that was related to learning the insides of technology. The closest thing you could do is learn how the keyboard works.
Oh, computer applications?
It's just called keyboard.
Oh, right, it's keyboarding
It is
and
literally just
freaking.
called keyboard. It is you learn how to type.
Yeah, I remember it. There was a senior that I used to sit with in one of my computer science classes, and she was like, "Yeah, I wish I could take this class right now. It's called just keyboarding. You just learn how to type." And she was like, "That class would have been way easier than this." And I was teaching her how to do the computer science stuff the whole time.
I would, dude.
As
All
as much
the
as it was fun to talk to her, I guess it got kind of tiring when she would complain about not knowing how to do something, and then she comes to me and she's like, "So how do you do this one thing again?" And I'm like, "Yeah, here, this is how you do it."
Yeah, it is annoying. A lot of kids did that in graphic design with me. It's like it's not that hard. Just look at the instructions, dog. Come on.
Like if you would I understand sometimes it's hard to like understand directions, and that's why I'm like, I'm not like getting on their case for it, but sometimes there are some things that would be a lot easier if you would just pay attention. Just
Yeah.
and it's hard for me to pay attention sometimes because I will catch myself zoning out of nowhere, but for some reason it becomes it's actually become a lot easier for me to randomly zone back in. That's why besides despite the fact that I feel I've been falling I've been like getting close to falling asleep in class a lot more, I've been able to just come back in really fast. Like dude, so today in government, which is my second period, he was talking about the chambers of our government. So the two chambers, and for some reason he was asking around. He asked me what one of the chambers was, and my brain auto locked in somehow, and I just said House of Representatives. He was like, "Yeah, that's correct. Nice." You know the other one? I was like,
Damn.
I was like, "Do you know the other one?" I was like, "Yeah, the Senate." And he was like, "Wow, that's freaking awesome, dude." That's not what he said, but it was something
The
close to that.
Senate isn't it
Yeah,
like
this
isn't that
the
like
Senate and the
U.S.
House of
currency or something like that?
you said what?
Isn't that like the U.S. currency or something like that?
The Senate? You mean the
The
Senate?
cents?
Sense? You're funny, bro.
What?
The Senate, is that the currency or something?
Isn't that like the thing that the dollars are made out of?
Yeah, the thing the dollar's made out of. Isn't that the thing you can make the dollar with?
That's the class I'm gonna do next semester. I don't know shit about presidents or like our
Next quarter?
government. I don't know anything about the U.S. I'm a blind citizen. I close my eyes when
If you ever
the
need help, if
people
you
are
ever need
blowing
help
up
with government, I
cities.
can help you, bro.
Yeah, just give me all your notes and I'll cheat.
Dude, I don't actually take any notes.
You know all the notes I have are my brain. That's
That
how I do,
is
that's how I do economics. Economics is low key fun. I'm actually having a lot of fun in economics.
economics was a fun class, but it was so boring for me because nobody wanted to freaking talk in that class at all.
I think it's fun simply because I got lucky. It's a really good teacher. I have a table of three other people and
Yeah,
then
that was
me.
another thing. Is
And no,
that
but the thing is, they're all cool. Like I actually can talk to them. I think other than lunch, that's like the only time I talk in my third period, and then the rest of the day I'm quiet. It's so boring.
I know, man.
Yeah. The reason why I could even talk to the other two is because of this guy that sits right next to me. He's a very social guy. He's a football player. He's really cool. He I don't want to tell him yet, but I remember before I even talked to him, we were getting our economic books from the book room. I was looking at him read manhwas, and I really wanted to ask him which one he was reading, but I feel like that would be really awkward. Like I was looking at his
Just
phone or something like
just out
that.
of nowhere. But like
Yeah,
when you
and
catch
then
a peek like that accidentally, you might as well have just asked on the spot, you know?
yeah, but Wednesday, okay, but he was talking to some other guy.
No,
Okay, it
that's
was
why I'm like,
weird.
no, I get it.
See, but yeah, Wednesday, which is the last day, oh, that's cool. Um, we were talking about making a budget and make a budget after high school. Like just pretend you're out of high school, you have a job, you make 2,000 something dollars a year, or live with your parents alone or with a roommate. And me and the guy I'm talking about decided we should live together. So we did, like this hypothetical thing, we were living together. And the first breakthrough I can say to one day being able to ask what manhwa he was reading was when we were talking about what like streaming services we would buy. I was like, do we really need that many? All we really need is like Netflix and Crunchyroll. He's like, yes, that is so. He's like, that is so true, bro. That is so true.
He said it in the football accent. He's
No,
like,
he
yeah,
didn't.
that's so
He
cool,
doesn't. He doesn't
bro.
talk like that. I was just making fun of him.
No, I know.
Yeah, but yeah, that's like the first breakthrough. We're getting there. I have 6 weeks to ask him.
Yeah, 6 weeks to ask him if he was reading solo leveling or not.
No, that was so cute. What I was about to ask him, I was like, "You ever seen Solo Leveling?" Then I was gonna bring the 5 mangas to school that I have of it physically, even though it has like the worst translating company ever.
It's a little
the
bit
trans.
strange that something so popular can get such a trash translating company.
It's so bad. It's crazy how I don't know. I forgot what team did it on the website I used.
But they're
It
way
was so
better.
good. It was I was like I was peeing everywhere and I was reading it.
What?
But no, what?
Okay, bro.
Oh, speaking of which, we should get a new. I think number 6 is coming out this month. That's fire.
We should get a new what?
No, I said number 6 is coming out. Right now, it's only at 5. 6 is out, but it's only out in Korean, I
Ah,
believe.
okay.
Of course, that's
That
original
is the
language.
yeah. That's the original language.
The thing that sucks about Solo Leveling coming out as physically, it does not work. It really doesn't. A lot of the pages, or sorry, panels are really made for digital devices.
for just scrolling through.
Yeah, some of the pages are really scuffed and it's hard to read. I'm still gonna collect them because it's one of my favorite series ever. But I really
Yeah,
do wish they took more care of it.
I'm glad I put you on.
Yes. No, I found no. The one you put me on was which one was it? It was so good. I don't no, I don't think it was Solo Leveling because I remember asking you like, "Do you have you ever watched Solo Leveling?" And you're like,
Dude,
"Yes."
I literally brought it up.
Really?
Yeah, that
No,
was
because I remember like I don't think it was something else. I think it was something else because well maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm gaslighting myself because
dude,
I
you
just remember
literally brought it up, and I was like,
asking you because maybe I asked you because I didn't remember that you put me on. But I just remember so vividly asking you if you read it, and you're like, "Dog, I read it like like a billion years ago." I
yeah,
was like, "Really?"
that was like a second time when we were in call, like a different time. You're like, dude, have you ever read this? And I was like, yeah, I don't remember if you remember, but we talked about it.
Have you ever
And
read
you're
the
like, oh,
beginning after the end?
the beginning after the end. Wasn't that the one that you were trying to put me on?
Oh wait, no, that was
No, it was
what was it called? Actually completely forgot what it's called. Someone Arthur. What is it called again?
is it?
But yeah, that one. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah. Wait, is it called the beginning after that? No, I think that's another one. I think that's like the really cool one that came out not too recently. Hold on, let me look.
What's
Manga
that
not cool.
one? What was that one with the freaking? You used to like obsess over this. It was like I can't even freaking remember, dude.
If you
The only
could
thing I can
explain the
remember is the
character.
art in my head. Like I can remember the art. You're like, dude, this manhwa has such fire art, and
Oh, um, fuck, what is it called? Not Hero Killer is a different thing.
yeah, Hero Killer. We've both been reading that for a long time.
What is it called? What is it called? What is it called? Uh,
With Levi, yeah.
what is it called? I know exactly what you're talking about. I forgot to remember the name. Hero. It has Hero in the name. I know for a fact it has Hero in the name. I know exactly what you're talking about. It's when this isekai MC, typical isekai.
Typical AF.
He he transported to another world when he was in high school. He did all this work to kill the Demon King just to go back to his world. And the whole premise of it was he finally did it, even though he like loved his team so much. He's like, but as much as I love you guys, I really want to go back to my world. He's like, okay, and they accept it, and he goes. And when he comes back, they're like, you ruined our lives by literally just leaving out of nowhere, and his life went to shit. And he's like, why am I sad when I did everything I could to come back? And then it just turns out he can use his hero powers when he's back in his real world. She's like, uh, it is probably like one of the best scenes ever. Like, it was like, what? I shouldn't be the only one that's sad. And then he destroys an entire fucking city.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. No, you need to see it, Nick. You need to see it. I'm trying to remember the name. It is
When you
so good.
remember it, dude.
No, the art, Nick, the art. I'm sorry, we're in podcast right now, but I can't even fathom. I can't explain in words how good the art is.
Dude, you're good, man.
I, I know I don't remember the name. I'm looking for it as we speak. It's like Hero. Um, is it this one? Max Hero has returned. No. Oh, Hero has returned. I think it is. Has. Yes, that's what it's called. The Hero has returned. It
The
is so
hero has returned.
good. Oh my god. All the like how the characters look, they all look really cool. Hold up.
Oh, hey, you're
I
back.
am back. Sorry.
No, it's all good. What's up, man?
Hi.
How's it going?
Good.
All right, so
Let me put you on, bro.
about to put me on?
Let me put you on.
Let me put you on, bro.
Let me put you on to this man one.
Yeah, what you putting me on?
Hero has returned.
Okay, so that is the name of the series that you were trying to give me.
Hero has returned. Read it on Manga Nato. Asura scans. I think that's the same team that did solo leveling.
I think that's where I read it.
It's Nick. I'm so sorry to say it again, but just like the premise of it, like just like the idea of like behind it is so good.
Dude, don't
Oh,
apologize for telling me about something fire.
it's so good. It's pretty long though. I
Not
still
really.
haven't finished it.
Dude,
I got spoiled,
dang,
unfortunately.
that sucks.
I won't
You
spoil it
will.
for you, but I did get spoiled. Though it was like it was coming. You know, you can tell it was coming. But I kind of wish I didn't learn in that way. It's all right. It happens. But it's very good. The art is insane. The characters, I love them all. They're all so good. Um, yeah, Hero of Return. Probably the best character. Probably the best villain I've read about in a very very long time. Just like the fact that you know he's just so upset that
He's just
he
like
he
freaking.
he tries isn't he tries so hard. He's in an unfamiliar world. He tries his absolute hardest to come back to a family that didn't even want him, and
Dang, man.
he just said, "I give up. I'm tired of always being, you know, hurt." And he said, "Fuck it," and blew up a whole city. I'm
He's like,
telling
you
you
know what?
that because
That's like
that happens very
the
early on.
simple.
It happens
Yeah,
very
okay.
very early on. I'm not spoiling anything for you, so you can like
That's like
find
base
out as I
knowledge.
do.
So like that stuff you're gonna have to know.
Yeah, just like the very very like basics. It's
Yeah,
very
very
good.
base. Destroys the city.
He blows up a whole city. He's a player tip. Blow up the city.
It's a player to blow up the city. As in
And then
blow it up.
him doing that builds up so much. Ah, I don't know why more like not a lot of people know about it. Well, it's not like niche by any means, but it is not popular. Also, I don't get it. It's so good, and the art. Once you get to those panels, bro, you'll see. It's absolutely insane.
Mm-hmm.
What else can we talk? We can talk about solo leveling and like the new chapters that have been coming out.
I'm gonna be honest. I haven't
Have
even
you
started reading them yet
really?
because I want to wait for them to build up some more.
No, they're built up below. You read them
No,
now.
no, I mean like I'm waiting for for quantity right now. Is what I mean. Not like they're gonna be bad or anything, but I
No,
want a
for
lot to read at
read
once.
them, Nick. Read them.
Dude, Matt, I'm literally telling you right now. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna
No,
wait.
because no, only read into the. There's this part. There's this one panel, and it hits so hard, Nick. You don't
Do you want me to? Do
understand.
you really want me to start reading it so bad?
Yeah, that bad. Because that panel, man, it hit crazy. It was a really good panel.
If it's that bad that you want me to read it, I will read it.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you to what chapter to read. I'll tell you after the podcast. So then you can let it build up afterwards. At least read that part.
Okay. Yeah, it's fine.
It's so good.
I just really want there to be a lot for me to read, so that way,
But it's
I'm
it's
not.
not even it's not gonna be like a big thing. It's just a side story.
Yeah, but that's why I'm like, if it's gonna be a side story, I might as well wait for there to be enough content for me to be like, you know, I can just read it, like read a good chunk
It's
at once.
canon. I'm pretty sure this is all canon, by the way.
Well, if it's a side story, it's probably gonna be canon. I'd be a little bit surprised if it wasn't.
What if they just make like Sun Jin Woo die?
You know how funny that would be? They just kill him off for no reason. He
Yeah,
eats McDonald's and passes out forever.
yeah. You know who becomes the new Sun Jin Woo?
Yeah, Isil.
His sister,
Did you hear what I said?
Easel.
Yeah. You know how
Easel.
funny that would be? Comes
Who's
out of the
Easel?
dirt. Isil Radira.
Easel. Who's Easel again?
Elf ears, like lightish.
Oh, Easel. Like the like.
Yeah.
Wait, you're talking about that one elf that he couldn't resurrect or something like that?
Yep. I was like, just comes out of the grave, becomes a new
Lol,
Sanjimo.
lol.
LaMayo.
He's a blade tip.
He's a player. He's a player too.
Let's talk about. Here's a pretty quick one. What's your favorite solo leveling panel?
My favorite panel?
Mm-hmm.
Dude.
If it's too hard, give me a top three. I have a number one, so it's pretty easy for me. But for you, I don't know.
Let me think. I think just some of the ones I can think of is like the first time he went, like the moment he became a Shadow Monarch.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Wait, what do you
what?
mean? Like when like Ashbourne finally like gave him everything?
Yes,
That was pretty sick.
and then let me think of like another one. I think what's the freaking is it like what the statue of like God or whatever?
Oh, the architect. Well, that wasn't the
Yes.
architect. That was like the
No, it wasn't.
statue. The
It was
smile.
freaking yeah.
That's a really good one as well.
One of the most sick freaking panels in the freaking series.
It was very amazing. It was really good, and it's really early on too. It's like the first 20 chapters or something like that.
And I wasn't expecting it to be so cool either.
Me neither.
But I'm glad because that was freaking sick.
It was. Now give me. Is it the only ones?
Like for now, those are just some of the ones that I can think about, but I don't really know. Let me think. There was this one panel where like all of his freaking like Beru, Igris, like everybody was in the same room standing right behind Sung Jin Woo as he was walking. And I just thought that was a really sick panel.
Well, of
'Cause
course. It's
these
all
were
his
all people that
boys.
yeah, literally, they're all his boys. And before they were just like, they were like, we're enemies. But now they're like, we niggas.
All right, bro.
Bro, I can say that.
For me, I think it's not okay. There's two. Well, the number one is gonna stay up. I think number two doesn't really have a number two. It's more like every single panel of when someone was able to catch on to like all of like the shadow dudes in his shadow, or like whenever they're like, this dude doesn't even have a shadow because he does. You remember? Isn't it like a thing where some
Yeah,
dude who doesn't have a shadow,
yeah.
and then
They're
there's
like,
people that
what
are
the
like,
frick?
do they not see it? He has an entire army with him, and every single one of those panels like crazy because it's just Sun Jin Woo standing, and behind him it's fucking like a million little ants. It's really cool. But my number one, even though their like story of didn't really make sense, I think one of my favorite panels ever would probably be when after the date with fucking what's her name again? The blonde one, the blonde girl.
Um, the dancer?
Yeah,
Well, that's what they called her.
the dance. Yeah,
That's
because
Loki a fire title.
it is a fight. Yeah, she looks like she's dancing when she's swinging her sword. I think that's crazy. Her attacks are so unfamiliar. I think that's sick.
That's
But yeah,
freaking
when after the day when they went outside and just looked at the stars, I thought that
yeah.
was an amazing
Hey in,
panel.
Cha Hey in.
Yeah, when they just sat and it's like a those panels that took like like three pages. One of
Yes.
those. It's pretty big, but it's it's really good. I like it. Like I said, even though their story didn't really make sense, like she liked him just because he smelled good, or because he wasn't like a hunter that did it just for the money over the fame or whatever. But yeah, how about what are your top 5 characters, Nick?
Top five.
Yes, Sun Jing-woo doesn't count because
He's the
everyone
main
likes him.
character.
Yeah, Sun
Okay,
Jing-woo, not no.
so probably I want to say okay. Beru, Igris, probably Isil for the most part because Isil is pretty cool.
Really?
Yeah,
He was only like a person for like 5
maybe.
chapters. That's
Um,
interesting. No, I just think it's interesting. I'm not dissing you.
yeah.
Don't.
Choi Jong In.
Choi is the red haired guy,
Yeah.
the fire guy. No,
Yep.
perfect. See, I know my characters, bro.
Dude, he was sick. He was sick. I
He
liked
was
him.
pretty cool.
Of course, I don't know how the community felt about him.
He was called like the ultimate hunter or something like that, right?
Yeah.
That's a pretty sick name until Sun Jing Woo existed. R.I.P.
Until he comes up out of nowhere.
Yeah. No, the ultimate
Uh,
soldier. That's a crazy title.
so Igris, Beru, Isil, Choi Jong In, and then probably Cha Hae-in.
Okay, that's honestly a pretty valid. I agree with that. For me, interestingly enough, number one, other than Sun Jing Woo, would probably be the chairman.
Gentlemen, that's a fire choice.
I love this character. Just like he really like thought like very highly of Sun Jing Woo, and like he always respected the fact that he would rather be a hunter than do it for money and or fame or whatever. He did it just to do it instead of
Yeah.
and just like the fact that he ended up being like the brightest fragment of like light. I forget what, like the full name was really cool, and the fact that the stupid snow monarch or whatever his name was killed him was so sad.
Dang, man. Debut
It
character.
was insanely sad. W King is that what he said?
Yeah, I said debut character.
So yeah, oh W King, yeah. So probably the chairman, and then the other character I really thought was cool was Sun Jing Woo's dad. I
He
thought he was
was honestly low key
really cool.
surprising.
He was all he wasn't he also like no, he became a fragment of brilliant light, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Because they came to him after asking for help. Another one would be I forgot her name, but the girl that was in the demon world that got forgotten. R.I.P. Um,
was it Lee?
I don't remember. I just know that she was really funny.
I think I gotta go back and reread Solo Leveling sometime.
I also need to do that. So yeah, so that's okay. So it's the chairman. Then it's who did I say after that?
You said
Who did I say? I don't remember.
Dungeon Wu's dad?
Oh yeah, Sun Jin Woo's dad.
I was like, how
Then
do we forget already?
listen, bro.
Dude, you're not
Anyways,
the only one, so I you can't even you can't
then
even be
the
like
Demon
more
World
than me.
girl, and then Che. Well, of course, Che. Yeah,
Jahan, yeah.
she was really good. And then probably who? Oh, Andre. Andre
Yeah,
was
Thomas
sick.
Andre? Andre
Fucking
was freaking
love
sick.
that guy.
He was sick.
He was sick. And he's like, "You're strong, so I'm not gonna fuck with you anymore." Actually, it's like that one TikTok I saw. He's like, when when you see your arms when it's cold, he's like, "How about we fight when it's summer?" Actually, until it's
You
summer,
know what?
you're not my Pete. You my
You
you my
my
homie.
homie, bro. What the heck? What
And he's
the
like,
heck?
I thought it was sick. He's huge. He's
Dude's
humongous.
freaking
He's
big.
ginormous.
Yeah, he's Gigantosaurus.
Did you like see when he held a cup of wine? It looked like a fucking it looked like a shot glass. It was so small.
It looks like a freaking
It looked like a Lego piece.
I was just about to say, look at
Like a fucking
bro. Looked like he was holding some daisies, a
yes.
bouquet of flowers.
But yeah, those are probably my top five.
Yeah, that's
Just
low key
really
fair.
well written characters. Especially Andre. Andre's backstory was very, very awesome, I thought. You know?
I know my list is probably gonna sound a little generic,
I don't
but
think so.
you know, when they're just put in front of us a lot, I feel like you can like those characters a lot more. So,
Another character like an honorable mention was that Japanese the number one Japanese not
Hunter
Chinese, not the
or
7 star, the Chinese guy. I mean the Japanese guy. Um like supposedly like other than Sun Jin-woo, like one of the most like powerful ones.
yeah.
Just that's like that panel where Sun Jin-woo almost punched him and he was so shaken up because he's like that moment like it was death. Like I don't know, I thought that was sick. I do I do hate the Japanese though in that manga. We hate
That's the thing is that you got to remember that's kind of why they're changing
yeah. No, I know. They villainize Japanese in that
because
manga really
they
bad.
villainize, and it's just like
Actually, they made in that manga they made the Japanese this like extremely high ranked hunter organization and just made them fall back to like to zero.
which
It
is
was
really
crazy.
funny. I
Yeah,
mean,
like
not
like
funny. I really want a sponsor from. You know how crazy that would be if we got sponsored by.
no, no. I only hate the guys. I only hate the Japanese in the Sanjin Woos verse, the solo leveling verse.
The solo leveling verse.
I love Japan. I love Valorant. But yeah,
It's kind of like
because
the
like
same thing in like the.
they were like really down bad when the Russian guy was able to just put them down. Like their quote unquote like top dogs got chokehold by
Got
a Russian
absolutely
guy who
smoked.
only does barriers. R.I.P. to the Russian guy, by the way. He was pretty funny. He died to a giant. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
spoiling everything, by the way. Sorry. Do you know
No, that's all.
Sanjay Woo dies?
Yeah. Did you know that Sung Jin Woo actually blows up in the middle of a freaking battle?
Yeah, he blows up and then the world ends, and then that's it. That's how Solo Leveling ends. That's why the side stories are not canon. It's just like, what
Yeah,
if he didn't die?
Cha Hae-in actually stabs Sung Jin Woo 20 times and he dies.
Yeah, it's like a Percy Jackson thing where Annabeth stabbed Kronos.
In the
That's a
freaking.
crazy reference. I don't know if you get that.
No, I get it. I read Percy Jackson, don't worry.
You remember when
I heard there
Annabeth?
was gonna be, dude. Did you hear there was gonna be like a Percy Jackson series, one that actually follows the books this time and not just doing their own thing?
Really? That'd be sick.
Yeah,
I wait. Are we really gonna talk about this?
do you
Can
want
I
to?
talk about this? I love Greek mythology. I don't know if you know that.
Greek mythology is sick though.
I love Greek
I
mythology.
love Greek mythology.
Well, I know this is cringe, but I only learned not learned like about it, but learned to like it after Percy Jackson.
Well, I think that's a lot of people actually.
It was
That's
sixth
why.
grade. Okay, it was sixth grade. Give me a break. But yeah, Percy Jackson was like one of like the few series as a kid I really enjoyed. Like I learned about it because in my history class, we're like, guys, we're gonna read Percy Jackson together. I was like, okay, sick. We read the first chapters, and I was like, I cannot just read this in class. I have to read it now. And back then, there was this thing where you can get extra credit points or something like that by going to the library. If you read a book completely, you can go onto this computer, search up the book, and it'll give you a test on the book. The higher you get, the more points you get, and those points can get transferred as extra credit. And at that time, I had read every single Percy Jackson book, so it was just free credit. And then some guy paid me. Yes, he paid me to do his test for him. And
did you get
then
it?
we got caught, and I lost all my points.
Actually, bro, actually,
Yeah, and then I
dude,
wasn't allowed to
what?
read those
That
books
actually
again.
sucks.
I wasn't allowed to do them again. So you know what I did?
What'd you do? You killed him?
No, I just what did I do? I told the librarian, "Oh, it's not working." He's like, "Oh, okay," and she fixed it for me, so I just got my points back. It's a loophole. He's a loophole.
Is the play tip?
It's a play tip.
And then the kid,
Trick
wow,
the trick the
wait, so he paid
dyslexics.
you, did you keep the money?
No, I kept the money. I didn't
Sigma
care.
grind set, bro, Sigma grind set.
It was like $5 for a book. Okay, and
You're
it's
like,
$5. Okay,
what the frick,
I was
$5
on
for
the
free?
third one. I was on the third one, and we got caught. I was like, fuck. I was rushing to do it too. But yeah, I love Percy Jackson. I remember. I like remember a lot of it, but I never read the second book.
Never? Not once in your
Because
life?
I'm gonna be honest with you, okay? Sixth grade, I went to an after school program, and after history class, I finished the book in 1 day. Like no, sorry, 3 days. And the class was barely in like the second like half, no, like the first half of the book. So I was like itching for more. I was like, I
Dang.
need to find where I can read this, and then the library didn't have it, but I one day I looked in like the bookshelf in the after school program, and what do you know? Number 1, 3, 4, and 5 of Percy Jackson. And one thing led to another, and next thing you know, I'm at home with with 4 new books. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. With For some reason there was tears in the corners because I think there was marker that said it was property of after school program. But that's besides the point, right? Point is, I still own them, and I actually still have them. They're in my bookshelf right now. So since YDP didn't have the second one, I've never bought it. So whenever I reread it, I read from 1 to 3, which is kind of bad because it skips over how we meet Zeus's daughter. I
Yeah,
forgot her name. I forgot her name. The one that was the tree. Yeah, that was like a thing that just happened like out of nowhere. It's like, oh,
you were like,
the,
what the frick, who is
the
this?
girl that was the girl that used to be a tree is back, and she's also Zeus's daughter. I'm
And
like,
you were
what?
like, what?
But she did join Artemis, which I thought was no. Did she? She did join Artemis, right?
I'm pretty sure she
She
did. I need to
joined.
go back and read. Wow,
She
dude.
joined.
Now that I think about it, there's a lot that I have to
You
do.
see, I remember. I remember most of it because I reread it like 3 times. I think she joined the. It wasn't. It was like that pact. It was like pack of like young girls that never age, but in order to do so, they can never fall in love with a man or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, she joined that. I'm pretty sure. No, wait. Yeah, because fucking what's his face? Not Nico. Is his name Nico? Hades' son.
Hayes' son. Was it Nico?
I don't remember. Point is,
Just continue. Yeah.
his sister died. He turned edgy, like every Hades kid, even though he's the only one. Man, I could talk about. I really want to talk about it, but you need to catch up. Get your Percy Jackson game up, Nick.
Dude, you reread it like 3 separate times. The only
Yeah,
times I could even read it was when I could get my hands on it in the library.
but you know
It was
what?
constantly out of there because
You know
kids
what?
were
You know when
freaking.
was the last time I read it?
When was the last time?
Freshman.
Freshman? I didn't
Yes.
get. Dude, I didn't read it in freshman. I
But you know
couldn't.
why? You
Yes.
think I know the reason why I memorized a lot of it?
How come?
I started reading the second part after like the 5 books. I bought 3 books. It was like I forgot what the first one was called. Then it's the Son of Neptune, and then it's like the Mark of Athena. And it just takes place where it was really weird. It takes place when after the 5th book, out of nowhere, Percy like loses his memories and ends up in like the opposite of like the Greek camp. He actually goes to the Roman camp. So it's just like a mix between the Greeks and the Romans, and like how like Zeus is actually like what is I forgot what Zeus is, but then it's like Poseidon's Neptune, and fucking Ares is Mars, and all this other shit. Basic like more violent, I guess you can say, like the Roman camp. And then I think after that it goes to Egyptian, and it doesn't. I don't really like that. That's why I stopped reading it because it just started turning out like really bad. Annabeth and Percy did not meet until the third book, and they were very long books, Nick. Very long books.
And
I
you're
didn't
like,
really
what
like it.
the heck?
I didn't really like it, I'm gonna be honest. Like, yeah, I enjoyed it, but it could have been way better. Like, they could have just continued it. Though it is kind of hard. Like, how would you continue after they fight the fucking god of the universe, Kronos, god of billion things? This.
Well,
I want to stop.
well, the thing that people mainly know Kronos for is time. Because he was a Titan. Not he
He
wasn't a
was,
god, he was a Titan.
yeah, he was. I know he was a Titan. Do you know Zeus had sex with a Titan?
Yeah. Dude, Zeus has sex with literally everything he can get his hands on.
So true.
That is literally just his mythology.
So funny though.
That is it is so he literally any living thing he could get his hands on, he could put his wiener in. He would do it.
He did that. After you live for like all of time, you get
That's why Hera was always trying to clean up his messes by being so evil that everything that he created from his
Her
freaking
Hera?
light Hera, his
Oh,
wife.
Hera. I was like, what the fuck?
You're like, what the
Yeah,
fuck are
Hera.
you talking about?
Hera's
That's
an ass.
that's why Heracles was freaking cursed as a freaking human being
She's so mad at
because she was
Zeus. She's
so mad
so
at
mad
him.
at
And
Zeus.
then Heracles would just get mad at literally everything. You know his music teacher that he got so angry at, he just took the guitar, smacked it over his head, and then killed him.
Bro. No, I think my favorite Greek mythology story like ever will always be like the birth of Hephaestus when he just got kicked out of fucking Olympus and his face was just destroyed. R.I.P. He's like, this kid is so ugly, and they just threw him off of Olympus.
I'm glad you just said it like that, bro. This kid is so ugly. Just
No, but
throws
that's
him off.
how it went.
That is how it went, though. That
Yeah,
is
that's
how it
how it
went.
went. They gave birth and like, goddamn, I looking at that, and they just threw him off of Olympus.
This
And then he
this
was
nigga got
raised
ugly.
by ogres. No, not ogres. Trolls.
I
No,
said
not
this nigga.
trolls. I think
I
it was
said this nigga
ogres.
ugly.
Yes, and they threw him off. It was so sad. My favorite Percy Jackson character is the 100-handed man. I forgot what
Oh,
he's called.
Briareus?
You know why?
How come?
Because he lost that rock paper scissors.
How do you have
You remember?
100 hands and you're still losing at rock paper
You
scissors?
remember that?
Goofy yeah.
You don't
Yes.
remember that?
Yes. Yes.
Because Percy picked a gun.
Dude, honestly,
That's what Sigma Grind said, bro.
dude, but that was something that we would do in like elementary school when we didn't want to pick the conventional option. You would just pick
How
gun.
old Percy was?
Percy was like 14, 12?
14, 15, 16. He was sick. No, yeah.
16 or Sigma grind set years old.
All
I
right,
don't
bro. All right.
know.
No, I think he was 17. I think the fifth book is when he turns 18.
He was Sigma years old.
He was 6 years old. Yeah. Yeah, it was like the whole bit was like I have 100 hands. I can never lose that rock paper scissors because 33 hands will do rock, 33 will do paper, 33 will do scissors, and the last
So there's
one
one
is
other
scissors
option.
again. And then Percy's just like, here's a gun, and then he's like,
Here's my freaking ball.
humans are always cheaters.
Hey.
And then he killed Percy. It was awesome. He killed Percy. He ripped him and
Then
he
he slapped his
destroyed him.
balls
He
against his
turned him
face.
into nothing but atoms. Wow, this podcast episode really went everywhere, huh? It doesn't
Dude,
even
well
feel
that's
like it
because
has.
we can. Because only we could do that.
I thought that this was. I forgot that this is a podcast episode. I thought this was just a call.
Well, I'm glad you can think about it that way, because then we can, we can be like, yo,
How long have we been recording for? We started at
it's
8,
been about an hour or so.
an hour
There
and
were
20.
actually quite a bit of things that we had on this topic, Josh, that we didn't even touch on. We didn't talk about literally anything, like the fact
Started
that
talking
you're
about
going to
Percy
be 18
Jackson.
soon
We are turning 18 soon. I'm turning 18. I
on the
think next week.
23rd.
No, the
I think
2 weeks. My birthday
it,
lands on a Wednesday. Talk about a fucking boring birthday.
I thought your birthday was on Thursday.
It's on a Wednesday. I'm pretty sure. Today's what? Friday,
Here, check it.
Saturday. Wait,
Check.
so 13 days. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday,
Dude, your
Saturday,
birthday's
Sunday,
on a
Monday,
Thursday.
Tuesday, Wednesday. Oh, it is. Oh my goose.
I was like, what are you talking about?
It's still a boring day though. Why couldn't it be Friday or Monday?
Yeah, true. That's what my sister was saying. Because
Man,
she has her birthday on the same day as you.
oh, she does.
Yeah, she does.
The We gonna party. We gonna
We
flip
gonna
the house. We
party,
gonna flip the house over. We gonna set
dude.
the city on
Freaking
fire.
one of my coworkers has his birthday like the week after mine, I think, but they're going to Vegas on the week before my birthday.
Nick, for my 21st birthday, we should meet up.
For your 21st birthday, we can meet up before then, dude.
Okay, for my 13th birthday, we should meet up.
For your 13th birthday, bro, I
I'm
think that
finally
already
turning.
passed.
I'm probably turning 13. I'm a big teenager. We should meet up.
Dude, for my 7th birthday, we should meet
Yeah, when I'm
up.
born, I think we should link up.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
When our spirits are getting put into our mother's stomachs, I think we should meet up.
When I'm just a sperm and my dad's both sick, we should meet up.
Dude, that reminds me of that intro to Homicide by Logic. It was like, son, he's like, you're gonna be the greatest in the world. And his son goes, why, dad? And he's like, cause you came out of my balls, nigga.
Oh, you're so right. I
Yes,
remember
that's
that.
literally how it started. He goes,
Yes,
son, you're gonna be the greatest in the world. He goes,
I
why, dad?
remember that.
He's like, cause you
Yes,
came out
yeah,
of my
logic,
balls,
logic.
nigga.
It was logic.
It was Logic. And then he starts
What
freaking speed rapping.
turned into
Automatic with
He
a
turned into
semi-automatic,
Eminem with
ready for anybody to
glasses.
bust back. And we get your ball, no way, heck, we leaving nobody alive.
Homicide. That's a
No free.
song I haven't heard in a very long time.
I know. That was a
That's
low-key
why I didn't
viral.
notice it at first, but then I realized, like, yeah, there is that one part where he just starts talking.
He's
He's like,
literally,
"You came out of my
he's like,
balls."
you came out of my balls, nigga. Dude, I almost cut off the song dying laughing. I was like, that's all I need to hear, bro. Rick rap.
Yeah, I'm gonna listen to it tonight, and then I like skip to the part, listen to it, and leave the song.
No, we get your vibe, no way, and heck, we leaving nobody
Can
alive.
we talk about the last song I heard? Like I heard from Eminem that I can remember is Godzilla.
Godzilla, dude. I think that's most people. I think that's most people.
It's not. It's you know why? It's just because of the music video, because it was so weird. Man, Eminem fell off.
You want to know the only reason I can even slightly remember Godzilla?
Boy.
Because Juice World had a verse.
Yeah, that's so true. That's probably why everyone remembers it. Who listens to new Eminem? Everyone listens to old
Well, that's
Eminem.
the thing, right? Eminem, like, I don't know. I haven't tried to listen.
Eminem is old now.
Eminem is old. But the thing is that, like, he could just retire and just leave it at
When are
that.
we gonna get a grandpa rapper, guys?
A grandpa rapper when
Can we
Eminem's
get someone
70.
in their late 70s to just start rapping and
Dude,
he's just
Eminem's
like,
gonna be rapping in his 70s.
no, that's the thing. I was just about to tell you, I don't think Eminem will ever retire. I don't think at that point, I don't even think numbers will matter to him anymore. I think he just does it.
I think he just raps just to rap.
I think he's set for life, bro.
That's the thing, though, is that he is set. So he's like, I can just keep doing what I love. So I guess I might as well just keep rapping.
Yeah. As soon as he released fucking rap, okay, the 3 songs that set him for life were Rap God. What's the other one called? Fuck. I was just thinking about it. Yeah, a song. Wait, now that I think about it, a song I really liked it from him was Toy
And
Soldiers.
Toy
Alright, well,
Soldiers.
that's Toy Soldiers is
Is
really good.
Stan.
Can the
Eminem
real
literally
Slim
created a
Shady
term.
please stand,
Eminem
bro?
literally created a term that got added to the dictionary.
What?
Stan.
Stan?
Like you know how people are called like dream stands and stuff like that. Like Eminem was the one that coined that term.
Really?
When he made that song called Stan about a dude that was so obsessed with Eminem that he killed his wife and then killed himself at the end because Eminem wasn't responding to his letters. When it turns out that Eminem just got all of his letters really late, so he wasn't able to respond until the end of the letter when he figured out that Stan and his wife had died.
Holy shit.
Yes,
That
that's an old
reminds.
song.
Oh my god. Oh hell no, dude. That reminds me of that one case of the fucking crazy guy. Oh my goodness.
And Stan
There
isn't
was an
even a real
exact
story.
thing about that. Oh my god. In real, like, I know, like the thing with Eminem. Probably. Wait, did the thing with like did the Stan thing really happen?
No, that was a fake story that he created.
Well, this that story was probably based on the one I'm about to tell you. It's a guy. Basically, there was just this female singer. I forgot her name. She was pretty popular. He fell in love with her. Started sending her like letters. Made videos on YouTube. He would put them up, try and get her attention. And then one day, I think it like became like official that she had a boyfriend or something like that.
Oh crap!
And yeah, at that point, he was just becoming hysterical. And then he just found out where she lived, and he sent instead of like going there, he sent a package, which I think was a fucking bomb.
Dude, what?
It was either no, it was either a bomb or it was laced with something poisonous. It was one of those things, right?
Yeah,
And then
like
the
anthrax.
I don't think I should tell you the last part.
Yeah, no, I think we can leave it there.
Yeah,
I think I know.
just know that the case is over. Nothing's ever gonna happen. She's scarred, of course, but it was a pretty big case. I'm actually surprised I don't know about it. Just by just by like saying the thing that he said. I'll never be
Goodness
able to
gracious.
forget that case because that dude, man, that guy was like, you can tell he was insane. He was becoming insane because of a girl. He never
That
like the
he
girl didn't
was
even know he existed.
yeah, exactly. That's the thing is that it's so scary to think that people can become so obsessed with other people that they will never get to know. That they almost become like just like driven to force a connection or get rid of that person forever.
It's like that. Did you ever watch that?
Top Willie video?
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I watched it when you told me about it.
it's basically what he was saying. He's like, I'm an
He's like,
entertain. It's true. Like they're entertainers. Like they're making music, making videos, they're making jokes, they're cracking your balls or whatever. But
yeah,
it's for
you're doing it
you know
for your
it,
entertainment and nothing
entertainment.
more.
They're not doing it to make a connection. If they want to make a connection, then they'll go up to you and say, "Hey, hi." If not,
Yeah,
then you know. I think the realest thing Nick ever said was there was a window to meet me,
and
to
now it's
talk to me,
closed.
to be friends with me, to make a connection, but it's closed.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna be like I'm an OG fan, but I was in that era, but I never maybe this is just a me thing. I never thought of him as someone I can just go and talk to. You know?
well, that's because it's just like for you to even possibly do that, you would have to find an interest first and just like find
Yeah,
a way to talk to.
yeah. That's the thing. I never saw them as like a possible friend because our like things never like aligned. Like they like rapping. I like listening to it, but I don't like doing it.
Yeah,
Um, the games they play, I can't. Unfortunately, I can't play, so I can't really make that connection. So I always knew in the back of my mind, there's a chance that I really can just start talking to them. But for what?
yeah.
If
It's like you don't really even want to force something to come
yeah, I
about.
don't see myself talking to them every day. You know,
Yeah, these are like a group of
I was
people
actually
that
a
you would
fan
be
of
like,
Isaac very early on. Not a fan, but I did watch him. The way I found him was like I'm gonna 4 years ago this was made. It wasn't like a video they made or anything. It was just It's called "You Fell Asleep with Minecraft Open on a Cool
Oh,
2012
dude, I
Video."
got that in my recommended.
Yes, I watched that. Look.
Send it in podcast link.
Oh my goose! Look, 3 years ago, a thing that they started, like everyone in the comments was doing, was quote unquote making my mark, meaning they would be like, "This is when I was here," and they would put a day. The first one I ever put was August 19th, 2019, 2:52 a.m.
Oh my
And
gosh.
it's still there. You can go to the comments. You can find O2. I'm there. I was
Yeah,
there.
dude.
I
That's
remember. I
lucky sick.
remember the exact day I did it.
That's sick, man. That's actually sick.
And then I came back April 22, 2020. Then I came back April 21st, 2021. And the last time I went was September 28th, 2020. So not 4 months ago. I actually came back to it not that long ago.
All right. On April 21st, 2023, you need to come back and be like, I'm here.
Yeah.
I'll remind you
Look, you want to
if you
see
forget.
it?
Yeah, sure. Send me a screenshot. Unless you like want to, send me the video. I can also see.
Oh, you want?
I
No,
got
I
it
got
in my
you. Find
recommended,
me.
but
I have zero
I
likes, bro.
am not early. The first time the first time I ever saw Isaac Y was when Pyro sent me the clip of Dream versus Rosa Parks.
Really?
That was the first time I had ever watched anything Isaac Y related.
Cool. No, that's cool though.
Yeah, no, I know I'm not OG. Well, because like there was
But who
never
cares
any.
about quote unquote being OG?
Yeah,
To be fair,
thing.
they
Like
didn't
finding
make a lot
YouTubers
of good
now.
stuff back then. I think no, actually no, they did, but to today's standards, of course, they have more of a budget. They have more jokes to tell now that they're together. It's a lot of stuff that was missing back then. Like Chewy was a really funny guy. He was there. I think the one series that they did was like a really big hit. Like a lot of people were watching was the Jeopardy series. They did Jeopardy on like random things. Those videos were really funny. I was like I was laughing till like my stomach was hurting. I was younger. It was really funny. You should watch those. There's like three of them, I think. Jeopardy, Isaac Y. Have you ever seen the "Why are you playing goggle" clip?
No, I don't think so.
Oh,
Or
never
maybe
mind
I
then.
have. No, I think when he made his best of 1 million subscribers video, he put in a bunch of clips dating as far back as like 2019. So I think I had
Yeah,
that.
the whole bit was just Nick had like how you can say like I'm playing like set your status to playing something.
Yeah.
He just put status playing goggle. He just misspelt it and meant to put
He's like, why
Google.
you playing? He's like, why are you playing God?
Yeah,
Yes,
why
I
are you
remember
playing
that clip.
goggle?
He's
Yeah,
like, why are you
he
playing
meant to
Goggle?
spell Google. That was from one of the Jeopardy videos.
He's like,
I
why are you
watched
playing
those
Goggle?
videos a lot. I still rewatch them.
Yeah, I find myself actually just going back and rewatching like Isaac Y videos. And do you watch the vlogs whenever they come out? Like
Hmm?
on Soft Willie's channel? Or well, it's just called Willie, but do you watch like his vlogs whenever they come out?
Yeah, I watched. I think the only one I haven't watched was the car one. I watched the most recent
Oh,
one.
which one? Big T's new car?
Yeah, that's the one I haven't
It
watched.
is actually so funny. I'm
I watched the one that
not
came
gonna
out
tell you about anything.
today.
I really want you to just watch it on your own and just see how it
I think a
goes.
new one came out today.
Yeah, I knew what. Should we get a cat? And
Yeah, I already watched
instead
it.
of light goal. I
We
watched it
have
while I was
to
in
hit.
chemistry.
We actually have. Wait, no. What if they? No, no. I don't want them to get it. You know why? Have you seen the TikTok of what like? She's like, guys, can you help me pick a name? He's like, actually, I did not pick any of your guys' names because I'm not naming him Cement, Unabomber, or Email.
Unabomber. Unabomber.
Unabomber.
Dude, that is actually that's the worst one that could have been possibly
I
asked.
want to name. I want to name my cat Email, bro.
Reese.
No, Email.
Oh. Oh, I just realized.
Just
Yeah, dude,
Email
I dare you.
or Concrete.
Concrete. Concrete. Dude, rock.
Imagine naming your cat
Devil.
Concrete or like
You should name your cat Stick.
Name my kid Balls.
Name your cat Balls.
No, there was a guy on TikTok that named like a dog he found Stain. Stain, right? Because he's brown.
Yeah,
And then
dude.
the guy recording was like, "Here, come, come, Stain, come." I was like, "Come on, man."
No, bruh. No, dude.
He
And
always get.
you know the stand was actually allergic to sunlight?
Did you know that Stain's allergic to air? And whenever he barks, he's just trying to let his owner know that he's dying.
Dude,
Bro,
oh my gosh, that was one of the funniest VC clips in that freaking video. He was like, dude, he's like, dude, that cat died. He suffocated. He was like, yeah, that cat's allergic to sunlight, and Larry just starts dying, bro.
that's some shit that Evie. No, not Evie. That's some shit you would start laughing at.
Dude, I would. Well, that's because I can laugh at anything.
I never laugh. I've never laughed in my life.
Some kid in my Latin class called me an iPad kid because I was laughing too much.
An iPad kid?
That's why I just can barely. I almost that there's nothing that has made me ever feel more ashamed of myself than when I got called an iPad kid for enjoying myself in class.
You know what he is?
It was a
He's
she,
a boomer.
a woman.
He's a Gen L.
It was a woman.
He's a woman. She's a
Yep.
Gen L. She's stupid. I hate her. I'm gonna kill her. Look at this screenshot.
It was just like, dang, man, what did I even do to you?
That's what I'm saying. People are mean for no reason, Nick. And that's why I always ignore them.
Live. Okay, so the episode that we recorded with Austin will be going up tonight. It'll be up on Saturday.
Dub.
This episode will be up on Sunday, so it'll get
Actually,
up.
I think we already gone. Yeah, it says 2 hours
Yeah,
already.
it says 2 hours, so I know we're at like at least an hour 30.
No, we are an hour 30 in. We are
Yeah, we're an hour
a little
30 in.
bit over, like
It's fine
six
though.
minutes over. Well, what else should we talk about?
Well, let's see. There's really not much else we can bring up since we've talked a lot, but there was something I was trying to think about earlier and then I got lost in thought. But yeah, no, I was not like an early Isaac Y viewer. And I know for those listening to the podcast, we brought up Isaac Y. This is like probably the third time already on an episode that we've talked about Isaac Y. But like their content really is just enjoyable. You know what I started doing recently, Ashley?
What?
Listening to the podcast.
I haven't. I actually haven't.
I am almost completely caught up with every
What?
episode. Yep. I've
How many
watched
are
all the
there?
way. I have watched from the very latest episode to at least the 17th.
Dang. Did
Yeah,
you
I've been
wait?
watching.
You know a random fact, Nick? I
Yeah,
mean, yeah, Nick.
yeah.
Did you know that Soft Boy was actually like the main guy of the group
Man,
before
yeah,
Isaac one day just started popping
started
off?
up.
And yeah,
No, I know. I remember. He was
no, it
mentioning
was
that. In fact,
those times were crazy. You know how
Isaac used
Isaac's
to edit
always the
Real
one
Sound.
posting things and stuff?
Yeah.
It was always Nick. It was always Nick, and that was
Yeah,
always Isaac.
Isaac used to be Nick's editor until they and his PC had actually like gone out at
Blew up.
one point and Nick had built him a new one.
Damn.
Nick and someone else.
Did you see the first time they ever met up? Like it wasn't even like the whole crew. It was I think it was just Larry. Who was it? Who was it? Who met up? It was like Isaac, Larry, and someone else. I think it was Nick. It was just those
Yeah, it was
three.
because
It was
they live
so.
like pretty close to each other. Like I think before Isaac and Nick used to live like
No, yeah, no. Isaac and Nick. I know Isaac and Nick live pretty nearby. I didn't know. I don't know about
and
Larry
it
though.
turns out Yummy also lives pretty close to them as well. He was like an hour away.
Who does?
Yummy?
Yummy was in fucking what was he in again? He was in the middle
The
of nowhere.
he was in Tennessee, I think.
Tennessee. You're the only 10 I see.
Yeah. Dude, Yummy, oh my gosh, Yummy is so funny.
Yummy's like Yummy's a light NPC.
Yummy is actually the only one of that group that I had watched prior to freaking any of those people in that group.
What idiot taking covers? Oh my goodness! Oh my god!
No, dude. I used to watch his Rainbow Six Siege videos.
Really? Oh
Yes.
yeah, he plays with like Soup and like Grizzly, huh?
No, well, he also plays with like other people. Like he played, for instance, with Varsity Gaming.
Never heard of him. Sorry.
Well, he makes Rainbow Six Siege content. That's not, bro. If you would just let
Oh
me
yeah, okay.
freaking,
You
if
are
you
a
just
Rainbow
let me,
Six player, so that kind of makes
yeah,
sense. Yeah.
That's why I would know Yummy because he played Rainbow Six Siege.
Yeah, it's kind of valid.
So
It's
I've been watching him for quite a long time. It's kind of crazy.
like the reason why I know Sky does Minecraft. I love Sky does Minecraft.
God is
Not
Minecraft.
Adam though. Adam. But Sky does Minecraft. Man, that's
Dude,
crazy.
whenever I think about Scott does Minecraft, you just got to think about how far he fell from grace.
He was man,
He's so
just to think that a lot of my like jokes and a lot of my like reason like the way I talk like was built like partially by everyone I watch, you know, like everyone I find funny, everyone I like thought was cool as growing up. And of course Sky was part of it. But just to think that just a little part of me, you know, is was because of him, you know? He was like the one I watched the most out of everyone. I don't know. I don't know if you get what I'm
no,
saying.
I get it.
You know, there's a little part of me that was built just because I watched him and I thought he was so cool and all these things. Just like, you know, a little part of me was built because I watched Isaac and built because I watched roleplay videos when I was a little kid. You know, it all builds up. Now I am who I am because of who I used to watch and who I was influenced by.
I
Now I am
mean,
a mixture of all of them, I guess you can say.
yeah, you're kind of like you're an amalgamation of all of them, but you're still your
Yeah.
own person. So it's
Yes.
like, you know.
I'm like Frankenstein.
Well, no, Frankenstein is the doctor, not the monster.
Did I want you to do something crazy. Turn on your camera, start. Oh my god, I was about to say something crazy. My bad.
Why did you just get so toxic? Where did that come from?
No, yeah, I'm gonna type what I was gonna say. Hold
Dude, what the heck, man? No, actually, where did that come from?
up. Dude, I was about to say this.
Dude, what?
I don't know why. Lord. My
Dude, where?
bad.
No, legit, where did that come from? I was just trying to say one thing. You're like, nah, 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 nah. You're like, dude, shut the frick up.
It just happens, man. It's on site whenever.
But that is true. Frankenstein is not the monster. He's the doctor.
Did you know that the Earth is flat?
Dude, say that one more time. Well, you'll get killed on podcast.
Did you know that the center of the world is actually a cube?
Did you know that Isaac Y used to be Isaac Y used to be called Nacho?
Nachos? Nick was
Nick.
on podcast, but a bomb was sent to his address. Nick disappeared under mysterious circumstances. Wait, no, that's not what I meant. I meant circumstances. My bad.
Circumstances?
Nick was driving to work, and then a UAV plane drove
And
into
it used to
him.
be called Tan and Oil. Isaac Y used to be called Nacho.
Shannon was on Sunflower, but it was sung by a girl. Shannon was on Sunflower. What does that even mean?
I think some what
Song?
does that mean?
He was talking about a song, I'm pretty sure, but I still haven't watched that video where they made music
Sunflower?
again.
Oh
Yeah.
bro, you need to watch the second album video, bro. Well, Isaac's album video. That was dude. I'm gonna tell you, "Took a Perk" by Letty is the funniest one on the freaking video. Took a
I will
Perk.
watch it. I'll watch it tonight.
Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind, bro.
Okay. what's another YouTuber I've been watching a lot lately? Well, Isaac is the one I watch a lot. I watch a lot of Guardian Tale videos just because I'm trying to do raids. And then I watch like TGF, and then I watch. I just watch a bunch of random videos on like how to make popcorn in a wok. Just random videos like that. And then I never put them to use. How to build a bomb in your garage.
How to build a bomb. Dude, that's just not something you can just say out of nowhere. Dude,
I'll delete it out of my history. Sorry.
could you imagine going to school? You're like, bro, I saw this really cool video. Your friend's like, what was it called? It's like, how to build a bomb. The
Yeah,
teacher just
out
looks
of
dead at
household
you.
item. Yes. You want to come see it?
Sure.
Yeah, but don't touch it though, because if you touch it, that's it. The whole city's gone. Just like in Return, the hero has returned. That's what it's called. The hero has returned.
The hero has
It was shortened like in the manga name because of the 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 copyright. But it's not hero has returned. It's the hero has returned. Something
hero
like
has
that. That's like the official title, I think.
the hero has his balls in your mouth.
It's like what is it called? Shut up. It's like a what's it called? I can't stop saying it. It's like a I can't remember now. I'm gonna search it up so I don't look stupid. It's like
Hero has your balls in your mouth.
Nick, count your days, man. It's like okay, I found it.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm
It's
sorry.
like wait, what even is the name of this one? I think it's called like no,
Teenage Mercenary? Yeah, that's what it's called.
yeah, but it's called Mercenary Enrollment.
Yeah, Mercenary
On the,
Enrollment on the freaking website.
yeah, it's just to avoid copyright.
Bro,
As long as the name isn't
I love
used, then
Teenage
yeah.
Mercenary though. It's really good.
Are you caught up with Teenage Mercenary?
Yes.
I am also caught up. When I
Dude,
want to
I
buy
started
the
reading
Chainsaw Man energy drinks.
Chainsaw Man energy drinks. Those are real.
Yeah, they're blood flavored.
Holy crap. They're
Crazy. No, they're not. No,
flavored.
that's what
You know how
the
funny that would
flavor
be?
is called, but it's not. It's like
You know how
fruit
funny that
punch
would be?
powder.
Just put real blood in it. They're like, yeah, you want to be part of
It
the
is
blood
like
gang?
the
You need
Mappa
Chainsaw Man energy drink.
employs tears and blood and all the stuff that they're putting into the anime.
Zone energy drink. Chainsaw Man Zone Blood.
You should buy me that.
Shipping. Free shipping.
Over 200. All right, Nick, can you buy me 200 of these things or
My
20
nigga,
of these things? Saying your free shipping.
I'm gonna keep it a buck.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I am not buying you
Keep it a
20
buck,
energy
nigga.
drinks.
Nah.
I'm gonna keep it a
Nah.
buck with you. No, the only thing that sucks about buying these things is you're not guaranteed to get both of them
What? Why?
because you're not ordering a specific character. You're buying just the energy drink, but the employees that do this like do their best to get everyone if they buy two to get them the two different ones. So it's not like you got a pretty good chance to get both of them, but if they don't have both of them, then it's just unfortunate. You'll get two Denjis or two powers.
Ugh.
I really want them though. I really really want them. I want to. I wouldn't even drink them. I would just have them on my stand.
You just have them? I mean, you
Yeah.
could just drink them and then keep them.
Why? Then the ants are gonna be everywhere, bro. What the hell?
Dude, what? You can clean it out.
But then, like, what if I? But then that what that means?
Yeah?
If I touch the can even a little bit, it's gonna dent, and that's not what I'm looking for, dog.
Oh, Austin says hi, by the way, podcast.
Shut the fuck up. Fucking Corn 3.
Dude, do not have a conversation with Austin right now.
Wait, no, I messed up. Wait, I messed up. Wait, I messed up. Hold on. What the fuck?
What the frick? You look crazy right now.
Isn't it like supposed to be a hand or something?
No, it's supposed to be ball sack, dude. What are you talking about?
Okay, man.
But
Hold on.
freaking
I'm doing something. I'm like building something crazy right now.
dude, right now, are you serious?
Just look. No, no, I didn't do it. Why didn't I do it? What if I do slash slash?
You reminded me of Tanner on the one freaking podcast episode where he was so bored he was looking at Twitter and he was freaking watching Fall Guys videos. He was just like, I did not want to be here right now.
That's so real. Except
Do you
it's
remember
only on like
when Tanner and Dream had beef?
Tanner had beef with Dream.
Yeah.
Why?
He edited a screenshot to make it look fake. He edited a fake screenshot and then he posted it and Dream like got mad at him apparently.
What?
And then like everybody was responding like Tanner was just the most irrelevant person ever, and they were like, when was he ever relevant? When clearly that's just not the case.
Wait. Okay, unpopular opinion. I think Tanner is the funniest out of all of them. Sorry.
Tanner's the funniest.
So I take that offensively. Yes, I think Tanner's the funniest one out of all of them. It's like other than Yummy.
I think it is for me. It is got to be either Yummy is probably like Yummy is just like he's something else, man. Like
He
if
plays
Tanner is
basketball.
something else, Yummy
He
is
looks like a Blake, to be honest.
he looks like a Blake.
He even looks like a Blake.
You remember when they were doing Frick, Marry, Kill with Blake? With Blake in every time,
And
and
the
he was
bus
just like, "Are you
leaves.
guys talking about me?"
They didn't answer. They just kept saying yes.
Yeah,
No,
they didn't answer. They just keep they just keep talking.
would you though?
He said, "What did I say?
Wait, Nick, be honest. Would you?
What I what?
Would you?
Frick, Mary, kill Blake."
Yeah. Okay. Wait. President Obama, Blake, and Lizzo.
Dude, you literally know that fricking is not an option for me, right?
Hugging. No. Kill
Hugging?
one and kill two.
I'll kill one, kill two, and then marry the other.
I'm gonna marry Blake. I'm gonna kill Obama and Lizzo.
You're gonna kill Obama, gonna kill Lizzo, marry Blake.
Yeah.
Yeah, those lucky seem like valid options.
I would fuck Obama. Marry Blake. Kill Lizzo.
We gotta end the podcast.
That's just how it is. Okay.
Being alive. Where's this ending, right?
Okay.
Bro, you can't just say I'm gonna frick Obama.
You asked a question.
Alright. You know, we're just ending it here, man. Alright. Is there anything you want to plug before we turn it off?
I said what I said.
Bro. This is gonna be the longest podcast episode we ever post, ever. You know that? We've
All right, let's
almost
do
been
one more.
recording
Wait,
for
one more. You pick the people. You pick the people this time.
pick the people?
Yes,
All right.
pick whoever you want. Anyone in the world.
Frick, Mary, Kill. I already know this one is not gonna be that hard. Reese, Midori Ikishima,
Who is
and
that? Well, real people, real like human beings.
real human beings. Okay, all right. Frick, Mary, Kill, Megan Fox, Angelina Jolie,
Wait, who? Megan Fox. Who else?
Angelina Jolie, and Shakira.
Blake. What do you mean, Blake?
Blake. Oh, and Blake.
Do I really need to answer this? This is so easy. I would marry Megan Fox, fuck Blake, kill Angelina Jolie.
What? Wait, you would kill Angelina Jolie over Megan Fox?
Yeah. Listen,
Bro.
I watched Transformers.
Yeah, I was gonna
Okay.
say, yeah, that's the same. It was the same with me, but Angelina Jolie is. Anyways,
Wait, who's that? Who is that? I don't even know who that is. I'm gonna be honest with you.
here, let me send you something. Yeah, porn. No, I'm kidding.
My answer would probably stay the same, but maybe it will change.
Okay, Angelina Jolie. She was. What movies has she done recently? She did Eternals, Maleficent. She was Maleficent. Laura Croft.
Wait, is she the purple haired girl from that I'm gonna just search up her name.
Yeah, I was gonna say, go ahead, man. You got it.
That's her name.
Angelina Jolie. Do you know how to spell
Oh,
Angelina?
her. Oh yeah, my answer stayed the same. Even though I've seen Mr. and Mrs. Smith. That's an old movie, by the way.
That is an old movie.
I love that movie.
Old that movie.
My answer stays the same. I would murder Angelina Jolie.
It would slaughter her on the spot, even though you'd be like, you had a really good movie.
Listen, I
Buddy, you had a
know.
good movie.
Oh wait, it's there. Wait, it's there. Movies: Maleficent, Laura Croft, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Actually, I'm gonna rewatch that movie today. I'm gonna watch that.
This made you want to go back and rewatch it?
Yeah, thank you for bringing it up.
You're welcome. I had to think about another woman, that way I could throw you off.
All right, think one more, quick.
Okay, one more.
Blake has to be an answer.
Okay,
A person.
so, um,
Blake.
okay, so, Frick, Mary, Kill, Blake, J- I was about to say something crazy. All right,
What did I
Frick,
say?
Mary,
Say
Kill,
it.
Blake, Megan the Stallion, and Cardi B.
That's so hard. Wait, you actually gave me like the hardest one ever. I
Who
would
do you
marry Blake, obviously. That's not even a
marry,
question.
Blake?
I'm sorry. That's not even a
Good,
question.
bro. You marry Blake? Who you freaking?
Wait, Megan.
Who
Who's
you
Megan Thee
freaking?
Stallion?
Who you freaking? Megan the Stallion is I'm a savage. And Cardi B is the woman who put roofies in other people's drinks. Actually, Blake joked about. Why did I call it Blake just now? Yummy actually joked about putting a roofie in someone else. I forget
All
who
right,
it was. I think it was Larry.
all right. There's Megan Thee Stallion. Cardi B. Let me look. Mm,
Cardi B was Bodak Yellow.
if
If
she
you
stayed with her hair short, okay, yeah. Can we be in in an alternate universe where her hair's so short?
wait, bro, are you actually about to pick Cardi B over freaking Megan Thee Stallion?
Yeah,
Are you serious?
yeah. I'm
Dude,
just
Megan Thee
looking.
Stallion is one of us. She watches anime.
I know. I don't. I actually did not know that, but still, I'm just looking, and I'm. It is what it is.
It is what it
It
is.
is what it is.
All right, Freak, Mary, Kill, Nicki Minaj.
Oh my god, kill Nicki Minaj.
What? Are you
I would
serious?
marry. I would marry Blake, and then whoever you say for the last one. It
You're
is what
freaking.
it is.
All right, President.
It is what it is.
It is. It is what it is. All right, Freak, Mary, Kill, Nicki Minaj, Joe Biden.
Oh, okay, maybe there's.
All right, kill Joe Biden.
Yeah, I'm killing
Kill Joe
Biden.
Biden. Kill Joe Biden. Freak Blake.
No, an instant. Even if it was Joe Biden, an instant for me. would be Doja Cat. I would kill Doja Cat right
It would
away.
kill what?
I would kill Doja Cat right away.
It would either the if I could feel that way, it would be it would be freaking. Anyways, frick, Mary, kill.
Let's do two without
Obama,
Blake. Without
sicko
Blake.
mode.
Two without Blake.
Two
Let's do
without
it.
Blake. All right, frick, Mary, kill. Mo Bamba, sicko mode.
That one person. Obama? Is that one person?
Mo Bamba is
Obama?
actually a basketball player.
Oh,
But I'm
I
talking
know.
about I'm talking about the song. I'm talking about the song.
Okay, okay.
And then
The
single
song.
mode or stopwatch by Drake.
Wait, what game are we playing right now?
I didn't even know.
It was
Dude, wait,
song.
hold on. Do you remember freaking Ox battles?
Mm-mm.
That Yummy and Isaac were doing this series that Pat CC had done. It's called Ox Battles. You roll a list of artists, and then the chat because he live streams it. The chat has to vote on which one has a better hit between the song that they pick from the artist, and you have 5 artists. We should do something like that.
Wait, that's okay. Smart. If my brain is big enough to remember all of these people.
No, like I will make. I think what I'll do is I'll do the same way that Pat CC does if we choose to make it like a video of some sort. Give credits, of course, because that's his idea. That's like mainly what he does nowadays. So
That'd be cool. Actually, that doesn't even seem that bad. That seems very cool.
yeah, we should do that. We can talk. Actually, yeah, dude, we should record that. I feel like we would need another person so that when I do roll like a wheel, that way we can have someone else that can be like, "Yo, choose this person."
Yes, that'd be sick. I'd be done.
The only thing is that I want to do it with someone who would be willing to just listen and be like, "Yo, I'm gonna just do it," instead of like someone who'll be like, "Yo, I don't really listen to this kind of music or that kind of music," and I don't want to make it too much variety because then like there's gonna be like a problem. So I need to pick a
Yeah,
genre and stick with it,
yeah,
and just put a bunch of artists that I know in there because I'm sure I'd be able to come up with a lot. Like if I
yeah.
were to do a jazz on the list would be complete like so full so fast. So it'd be like or like rap because rap is easy and there's
Not
so many
this easy.
people
Yeah.
rapping right now. You know,
Cardi B, pick up Cardi B song that's good. Sorry, I lost.
dude, Bodak Yellow is actually fire though. And then
Ice Spice, every
Ice
song.
Spice, Munch,
That new one that came
I'm
out.
Feeling You. Which one is it? The one that's like she a baddie with her baddie friends?
Yeah. Okay, that one sounds pretty good.
That does sound pretty good.
I think she sold her soul to the devil, and that's why she sounds good now.
Where did that come from, dude? That just scared the frick out of me. Oh, so out of nowhere. Hold on, you realize we just found a way to freaking extend the podcast. We actually have now been recording for a full hour, full 2 hours.
Really? No, you're lying.
Yes, we have. Look at
No,
the
I
time.
haven't.
Look at the time. If you go to see where exactly when I started when the message had been sent, when the bot started recording, it was
Oh my god, we
10:41. It
haven't.
was 10:41. It is 12:41 right now.
Do we keep going or do we? Oh
No, dude, we ended here.
my.
We
Okay.
just kept
Okay.
talking. I was gonna come up. I was gonna do the little hypothetical thing that Tana does, but I'm like, that's not our bit. Freak Mary
All
Kill
right.
was funny
Let's
because
get one more for the fans.
stupid.
One more for the fans.
One more for the
Real
fans.
people only. No Blake.
No, Blake.
No Blake.
You come up with it. You come up with it.
For you,
Yeah, sure.
Doja Cat.
Okay.
Doja Cat. Mm, Bucky's.
Bucky's.
Mm-hmm.
Who is it?
The restaurant.
So you put Doja Cat in a restaurant?
The weasel from the mascot, the weasel.
Okay.
And then but we said real people only.
Yeah, then you came up with the with the mascot.
There's no going back. You ever watch Robots?
Robots? Are you talking about the freaking um
Yeah.
Dude, that was the same thing that they said in last Believe VC. Larry
They
started
did?
going off on a tangent. Larry was like slang pork. He said slang pork,
Okay.
slang robotic, whatever.
You ever seen that video of that movie?
Robots, yeah.
Okay, the main character.
All right. Frick. Let's just end the podcast.
No, you gotta say it now.
All right, bro. All right, Frick. All right. Marry the main character. Kill
Okay,
Bucky.
okay. You're safe. I was about to.
Frick Doja Cat.
No, I was about to say, pick your words wisely with the weasel, bro.
All right, bro. We're ending the podcast here.
Okay.
All right,
Bye.
everybody. Thank you for listening to today's podcast episode. I know this is extremely long, so this is probably not what you were expecting. Wow, wow.
That's
This is
crazy.
probably not what you were expecting to listen to on a Sunday afternoon, but nonetheless, we thank you if you did choose to watch this episode. If there's anything that we need to plug, we'll plug it. All of our socials are in the description. The TikTok will be coming back soon. We have actually found someone that is willing to clip things for us. So I'd
Austin.
like to give a big shout out to Austin. We'll be getting started soon on that.
We should shout out Austin.
Yeah, shout out Austin. Shout out Big Man.
Can
Shout out Big Man.
can we plug in the description the link to the Ice Spice video, the new one?
The Ice Spice video. What? Just because? Just because you
Yeah.
can?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I can do that.
I love Ice Spice. I love
You
her.
love Ice Spice. You're a munch.
Yeah. I'm like Kai. I changed. I
Oh
was
yeah, you
very.
changed it to a Nike Tech in the
I
middle,
am gonna change it to a Nike Tech.
in
Yeah.
the middle of the freaking stream. Dude, that's me though. Dude, Kai was low-key real for that. You can't even lie.
Should like to do with Nike Tech? That's me for real.
Dude, I think it was the funniest part about that clip is how fast he changed.
Hey,
She was sitting there
no.
reading chat for 10 seconds and all of a sudden he came out.
Did you see the clip where he was talking to like a 6'1" girl? And she's like, "My man got to be at least 6'4". And he jumped down from the stage. He was
Dude,
standing
Kai
on like a
Cenat,
ladder, and then
dude, Kai
he
Cenat is
jumped
actually one of the
out.
funniest human
He
beings
was
alive, man.
so short. He was
Dude,
so short.
Kai Cenat is actually one of the funniest human beings alive. That is
He's very
actually so
funny.
crazy.
I watch Bruce though. I don't really watch Kai.
You watch Bruce? You actually
I
watch
watch
Bruce?
Bruce. Yes. Okay,
My
we gotta go. We gotta
brother
go.
had found Kai Cenat in 2020 when he used to make videos in his freaking car, and that's how I knew about Kai.
It's just like you see, we're reversed. I'm not an OG Bruce or Kai fan. I found him out like last year.
Yeah, no, that's fair. And plus, it doesn't matter that, because I think OG is just a status that some people use to try and like validate, like trying to find crazy validation in watching a YouTuber when you should just be like, yeah, I really just enjoy their content. So,
Yeah.
you don't need to have this level of like satisfaction to where it's like, oh, I used to watch this YouTuber before they started getting popular, so I'm cool. No, when in fact it's way better that you start watching and getting attached when they're popular, and then actually sticking to their content instead of watching like one thing and then just never watching them again, because that means you're really like willing to be dedicated to watching their stuff.
Yeah.
And so I don't really know why people are not like, more happy whenever YouTubers and streamers and stuff get like really popular out of the blue. I just don't think that's really that I like they're no longer. I think that's the point when they're no longer their niche like person that they can watch when nobody else is watching them, because they
I
feel
don't know
like
why
they
people
can
want that
develop
so badly. They just want to. They want to find. I guess I kind of get it. Wanting to find someone that's really good, but that a lot of like audience. I guess.
like I watched literally like in my recommended, like this girl that like vlog stuff came up in my recommended, and I watched her full vlog and I thought it was kind of fun. It was kind of nice, and I just commented. I was like, "Nice vlog, like W vlog," and she was like, "Thanks," and I was like, "Wow, that's really cool." But I haven't watched a video since. Like I thought her stuff was cool, but I just haven't watched anything since. You know what I'm saying? and she
Yeah.
has like no views on this stuff. Like, if I find the video, I'll shout her out. But I think that was really cool. That it was a really good video. So I'll plug it into the description so
You know
that
who I was a quote unquote OG viewer of?
oh,
Technoblade.
Technoblade. I did actually
Yeah.
watch some old techno videos before I became like a real subscriber. But
I would.
I do know what you're saying in the but I don't know.
Excuse me. I'm so sorry. Excuse me. It was not like an OG like fucking back when he was a little kid. I'm talking about like he would just play Hypixel.
Yeah, or when he
He
was
played
freaking
Skywars.
the Bed Wars GOAT, and so you would go.
Yeah, it was before the pig rank. It was before he was just doing videos. He was just doing videos. You would just play. He would just start talking about shit. I think like my earliest memory of watching a techno video was when he was in college for the first time.
Yeah,
But I did watch him before that. That's like my earliest memory. I can't remember. Maybe that was the first video I ever watched, but it was something about college. And I don't know. I kind of always liked those type of videos where people just talk in front of like. But the thing is, he would talk while he played. It wasn't like he like just recorded him playing and then like
it
talked
was like
over it. No, he was playing and recording at the same. It was funny. That's what I liked about him. And then I kept watching. He got his little pig rank in Hypixel because he won Minecraft Championship. And next thing you know, there's porn of him drawn with Dream. You know,
yeah.
crazy how shit happens.
I'm glad you just brought that up out of nowhere.
I'm sorry,
You're nah, it's all good.
but it's
Yeah,
true. It's gross.
it
I
is
think that's
gross,
gross. Wait,
and
aren't
it was.
Dream and George dating?
I have no idea. I
I
haven't
think we
kept up.
got to end it. I think we
Dude,
got to end it
legit,
now.
I tell you every time. I try my absolute best to just pretend like Dream doesn't exist. And I do a pretty good job. It's usually always someone in our friend group that brings it up, and I'm just like, "Yo,
My bad.
no, you're good, man." But it is always someone in this group that will bring up Dream out of nowhere, and it is their job to remind the entire server that Dream exists. I'm like, this dude is not real,
No, I think he like unironically started dating George.
and I'm gonna be real. I just don't care.
That's what I'm saying.
If he
R.I.P.
likes
George
penis,
though.
he likes penis. So
You.
if he likes men, he likes men.
You.
No,
I'm messing with Rock right now.
you're messing with a rock.
hmm
Nice.
I've been messing with the Rock this entire podcast.
Dude, I've been sitting here in tech and training mode.
Training mode.
Yeah, I've just been looking at characters, just stand there, and then maybe throwing out a combo whenever I'm trying to restart my train of thought.
That's what I'm saying. That's a W.
It's looking nice. And it's training, so the other person isn't fighting. I'm just practicing combos on them.
Dub. I need to pee, Nick.
You need to pee? Yeah, we should end it here.
Yes.
Then you can go and pee,
Okay.
then you can come back and we can actually just VC.
Yeah.
But
Okay,
yeah,
guys. Thank you for listening to the You Are the Listener podcast.
bro, thank you for listening to POV. You are the listener podcast. It has been me and Matt for 13 million hours, and we will catch you guys later.
No, we won't. Bye.
Okay, bye.